Welcome to the Cookie Captain training. This video is being presented for you to gain a better understanding of what to expect as a cookie captain and to learn the skills you'll need to train your cookie rookie troop. First off, I want to say congratulations on volunteering as a cookie captain. You play an important role in educating younger Girl Scouts about the cookie program. After years of practice and learning, you now get to be a mentor to girls who are brand new at selling cookies. So what are your responsibilities? To simplify the Cookie Captain program, we've created 5 activities to complete the program and earn the patch. We'll go over these activities in more detail later, but for now, here's the list. Find a cookie rookie troop, complete the Cookie Captain training online, which you're already doing, look at that. Help train the cookie rookie troop that you found, help the service unit with their cookie kickoff, and finally, turn in your final report. So, how do you find yourself a cookie rookie troop if you haven't already? Do you know a troop that is participating in the cookie program for the first time? Maybe it's like a younger sister's troop or a troop that you know from your school. You or your leader can connect with them and ask them to be your cookie rookie troop. If you don't know any younger troops, you or your leader should ask your service unit cookie coordinator or SUCC to help pair you with a cookie rookie troop. And if they don't know someone, then you can always reach out to your service unit registrar and they can give you a list of the new troops in your area. So how is it that you teach girls about selling cookies? Well, it's very important that you have a plan. And you really have 2 options. You can create your own lesson plan of what you'd like to teach your cookie rookies and what activities you'd like to do, or you can use the step-by-step guide that's being provided for you. Whichever you choose, just keep it simple. Little Brownie Bakers has a blog that can help you get ideas for crafts and games. And you can see the blog down at the bottom of this slide. Next, we're going to go over the step-by-step guide that is provided for you. And just so you know, a hard copy of the guide will be mailed to your adult contact listed on the commitment form that you submitted. So in training your cookie rookies, step 1 is to be sure to start with the basics. It's important for cookie rookies to meet you and for you to meet them. So introduce yourself and then get everyone into a circle and ask them their name, maybe how long they've been wanting to sell cookies, and then another silly question such as, if you could be any animal in the world, what would you be? The silly question can help loosen up your rookies and make them feel more comfortable to participate and ask questions during your training. Ask them if they've ever eaten Girl Scout cookies before. This way you can see how familiar they are with the Girl Scout cookies in general. Explain what the Girl Scout cookie program is all about. This is a time for you to get them excited about your training and excited about selling cookies. Ask them if they have any questions. Some of the questions they ask you'll be able to answer right away, but others you'll want to wait because they'll be answered in the rest of your training. So for example, if a rookie asks you, what are the name of all the cookies we're going to be selling? You can tell her, that's a really good question and we're going to be covering that in our training today, so I'm going to hold off answering that until a little bit later. Step 2 is review the different cookie varieties with your cookie rookies so they gain the knowledge they need to sell the cookies. You'll want to make sure that you describe each variety to your cookie rookies. That way they can describe it to the customers. So you'll need to explain the difference between our specialty cookies, which are the Toffee-tastics and the s'mores, and our core varieties, which are the Thin Mints, Samoas, Trefoils, Do-si-dos, Tagalongs, and Savannah Smiles. It's a good idea to have pictures of the cookies and the boxes to reference while you're teaching, but be careful if you do a Google search because oftentimes people accidentally use out-of-date photos or even photos of the incorrect cookies. So if you are having trouble finding up-to-date photos of cookies and cookie boxes, check out the clip art section of littlebrowniebaker.com. Another option is for you to purchase a party pack at our council shops. Party packs are an easy way to have all the supplies that you need for cookie tasting. Step 3, teach the girls how to sell. And since this is their very first time, they're going to need a lot of practice. First, it will be good for the cookie captains to role play doing the door-to-door sales, standabouts, and booth sales. This way, the cookie rookies can see how it's done first. After you show a couple of examples, you can have the rookies practice in pairs. So you can pair them up with each other, or if you have enough captains, you can pair a rookie with a captain to practice. The guidelines for door-to-door sales and standabouts can be tricky for first-time sellers to understand. So explain that a door-to-door sale means walking around a residential neighborhood within San Diego and Imperial counties. You will also then want to explain that a standabout is a lemonade-style stand on a private residential property. Playing an okay or not okay game is a helpful way to drive these concepts home with your rookies. So you can say something like, walking around selling Girl Scout cookies in a wagon at a soccer tournament. Is this okay or not okay? And if your rookies answer wrong, that's fine. You can just explain why. And repeat with a couple of different examples until you think that your rookies have the guidelines down pat. Don't forget to also have them practice what to say when a customer says no to buying cookies. And another thing to explain is how Digital Cookie can help them reach their goals. Even if you don't help them set up their profiles at your training, you can explain why Digital Cookie is easy to use and helpful for increasing sales. Step 4 is talk to your cookie rookies about money management. You want to play a game to help your rookies recognize money and also help them make change. You can play a money hide and seek with your rookies. You can go outside and take turns hiding money, and then the rookies can go around finding the money. And at the end, once all the money's been found, you can have them add up and see how much they've gotten. Maybe you'll want to have them practice taking money when they're doing their role playing of door-to-door sales and booth sales. Don't forget to talk about the important money guidelines, such as not accepting anything higher than a $20 bill and the price difference between our core variety cookies and the specialty cookies. Step 5 is safety. Safety is really important, so you want to make sure that you go over the safety rules with your cookie rookies. Make sure they know to show that they are a Girl Scout by wearing their uniform, a Girl Scout t-shirt, or a Girl Scout pin. We want to make sure that they're selling during the daylight hours as much as possible. Door-to-door sales and booth sales go only until 8 p.m. Be streetwise and become familiar with the areas and neighborhoods where they will be selling cookies. And remind them to always be safe while out selling. Use safe pedestrian practices when they are crossing streets and walking along busy roadways. Girls must always have adult supervision and guidance when they are selling or delivering cookies, regardless of their age level. Also, make sure that they know that adults must always be present at booth sales. Help girls understand that they need to protect their privacy. They should only be using their first names when selling and should only provide adult phone numbers and emails if requested by a customer. If they get any information from a customer, they should never share it and they should never write down a card number. Be sure they go online and set up their digital cookie website. They need to take the Girl Scout on Internet Safety Pledge and follow the specific guidelines related to selling online. The last safety rule is to never enter a customer's home or vehicle when they are selling or making deliveries. Step 6, teach your cookie rookies how to market or advertise their Girl Scout cookies. Be sure to tell them about which techniques have worked for you and your troop in the past. You can bring supplies for your cookie rookies to make posters, bandanas, or sandwich boards to hang at their booth sales or on a wagon when they're going door to door. Step 7 is to help your cookies set goals and then also to understand why goal setting matters. We know that setting goals is important because when we set goals, we also create plans to reach them. So help them brainstorm what they could do with their money as well, from selling cookies, what they could do to help others, and also what they can do for fun and learning. One idea to help your rookies set goals is for you to bring supplies for them to make a goal tracker. While your rookies are working to create their goal trackers, you can be talking to them about what they're going to do to help meet their goals. Maybe they'll want to go to at least one booth sale a week, or maybe they'll go door to door every other day. Help them brainstorm a plan that works best for them. Here are some teaching tips for when you're training your cookie rookies. Don't talk for more than 10 minutes at a time. If you talk for longer, they will get antsy and want to move around. And when this happens, they stop listening and stop learning. Break up teaching with activities, crafts, and games. If you talk at them for 10 minutes, pause, and then play a game or do a quick craft that goes along with what you are teaching. You can also get help from other adults to help you keep the girls' attention. But also make sure that you have a way to get their attention if they get too loud or distracted. At a lot of Girl Scout events, we raise our hand and when we want to get everyone to be quiet. You can also use a simple phrase like, if you can hear me, touch your nose. If you can hear me, touch your ear. And you can repeat this saying with like lips, chin, and even cover your mouth until you have everyone's attention. So the next requirement is to help with the cookie kickoff. So how is it that you help the service unit with the cookie kickoff? Well, you or your leader can reach out to the cookie kickoff coordinator to see how you can help. They may need help picking the activities, or maybe they'll need you to run a booth at the event. Attending the planning meetings will make sure that you're in the loop and that you can find out how to be the most helpful. During your time as a cookie captain, remember that you play an important role in the cookie program and that you hold a special place in the hearts of young girls. You are a mentor and a role model for leadership. By teaching the Cookie Rookies about the cookie program, you're helping them reach their dreams. So, what are your final steps after you have completed the first 4 activity requirements of the Cookie Captain program? Well, the last thing you need to do is turn in your final report. A copy of your final report is on the very last page of the Cookie Captain program requirements booklet that was mailed to your adult main contact. Make sure that you have the signatures from the necessary adults and turn in your final report. You can email it or mail it. And Friday, March 16th is the last day for you to turn in the final report if you'd like to earn the patch. And just so you know, the patch will be distributed with the cookie rewards in May through June. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. You're now ready to participate in the Cookie Captain program and train your Cookie Rookie troop. Go, Cookie Captains, go!